here, aka Super Divorce. Welcome to the Lego Atari VCS Build-A-Thon number 4. Hi. Let me just try to get this lined up. We got this silly ass zoom feature on the phone that I don't know why the cellular telephone deal has to do that. Just can't get a nice solid zoom. It's like you start to zoom just a little scoshy bit, and it blasts you across the universe. What's up, Fire Gamer? First in the chat is Fire Gamer. How you doing tonight?
I was trying to get on here. Oh, here we go.
You're trying to get on.
Yeah, so I can turn on the music.
You having problems?
No, I did it.
Hello, Ghoulie.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? Let me just try to well,
Turn my dial here on my cute little Bluetooth stereo.
turn your dial.
Mm-hmm. Look at it.
Oh yeah, that is cute.
I thought it was going to be like the size of a real radio when I ordered it, and it ended up being just a tiny little friend. But it's cute. It packs the punch. I've got it on a pretty low setting right now.
Fire Gamer says, I don't feel comfortable sleeping in my bed. How's come?
Are there bed bugs?
Well, I
that
hope
would
not.
make me uncomfortable to sleep in my bed.
I hope not. Hope there's not bed bugs. Maybe it's just an uncomfortable bed.
Needs a memory foam topper.
Yeah.
How's the music? How loud should I make it? Or should I move it closer?
We'll see. See if anyone weighs in. That's okay, Ghoulie. Ghoulie missed a couple streams
I did
back
too.
back in Disney the past 2 days. Well, that's fun. That's a good reason to miss streams. You know.
I've missed the last few streams because I was sleeping. That's not a good reason to miss streams.
Well, that's okay. If you got a nice, comfy bed.
I do.
Seems like.
And some sleeping medication.
Yeah. Seems like Fire Gamer wishes he had a comfy, cozy bed.
Mm-hmm. Try a purple mattress. That's what we got. Worth the investment.
Yeah, worth every bitty. Is this what we did last time? Can I don't know where I am on the screen. I can't see.
Oh, I can
So
look.
you're gonna have to tell me.
Well, I have
You're
it
gonna have
paused, so.
You're gonna have to keep tabs.
Well, I always keep it paused because otherwise the audio comes on and everybody yells at me.
Oh. Well, you'll have to.
So-
Can't you mute the video?
No, we literally have this discussion every time. No, I don't know how to, it doesn't just like let me,
Let me see this.
I thought that you could do that. See, now we're hearing me on the thing.
Hold on.
This is embarrassing.
I know there's a way to do it.
I
Like
know.
why? It should just be right on your screen.
I thought that you could adjust the volume on it too, but maybe not on the app on my Samsung.
No, on mine there's just like you tap a little
Yeah.
button.
Yeah,
You know?
it doesn't show up on mine. So I'm gonna turn my radio down so people don't keep hearing me talk.
That just doesn't seem quite right to me.
I agree.
I don't know how this can be. How is it that they don't allow you to put the video on mute?
They must force you to watch it at full volume. Here.
What does the play button up here do? Does that just, that turns autoplay on and off? That's not what we're looking for.
Nope. Maybe I need to update my YouTube ad.
I don't know. Well, let's, hold on.
Either way, why don't you mark your
Just
field?
let me see. Yeah, I'll mark my field. I'm gonna have to move these somewhere or others.
What bag are we going to be on? I think I'm not going to be able to reach and get them all the time.
I'll try to figure that out here.
Here's 10, 11, and 12, and 13.
Move this like that.
9.
Kind of back. I don't want to knock over your.
I'll move it. Here, put these bags on your can mark it with the speaker.
Let's see. We're a little behind. I have to wait for it to catch up.
What about mustard?
This way. That would be good. Now, from there to,
You can use the back scratcher.
no, I don't want to use the back scratcher. Is this good? No, I can see your scratcher, but I can't see the other area I'm trying to set up here. Hold on, what? I'm looking at right here? This is how it is. Really move it in here,
Why don't you look on your camera and move these around?
because then I have to go back and forth like a piece of shit. There, okay, that's about right. Here's our workable space.
What happens if you need to use these?
You don't have to just,
Do you want to use the back scratcher?
no, I don't want the back scratcher.
Stop making me laugh.
Okay, here, good enough. Now you can
Thanks.
check
This
out
chat
the
is
chat.
probably everybody making fun of us for not knowing what to do.
Probably.
Hold on, let me put my music back on.
Okay. That's bag number 9.
It's really loud.
What?
That crunch right back
Bag?
Yeah. Okay. Julie says he finally gets to sleep in his own bed with his own shower and his AC. Fire Gamer says his tortoise cage is right next to him, and the heat lamp has these pieces on it, and if you loosen it, it makes a squeaky sound. And he was watching YouTube, and he heard the squeaky sound, and nobody was in his room. Maybe the tortoise bumped the cage, says Julie. And Fire Gamer says, no, you have to physically twist it. And I said, well, I don't know how to explain that, but I do know that watching some of your favorite YouTubers for a bit might help you get tired. That's true. That's what Julie says. Dorfus is here. He says, hello.
Hello.
And they weren't making fun of us. How nice. How nice of everybody to be so patient while we awkwardly set that up. It's very kind of the supporters and the pals.
Maybe,
Everybody's saying hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Maybe it would be a good idea to move the tortoise cage
Oh.
away from the bed
But
for
what if
better
it's
sleep.
But he said it's like a person or something was manipulating it. That's why it was scary.
Oh, I know,
It
but if
wasn't
you,
the tortoise. But then you still have somebody creeping. If they're creeping, they'll just creep with something different.
or maybe they just want to mess with the tortoise cage and it won't be in the room next time. It won't be so
Well, what
scary.
if that's like the alarm to know that something is amiss?
Well, then I don't know. I guess you got me.
You want me to move these? I just can't put them on the ground, but if you can put something next to me, like a table,
Nah. Maybe this chair.
can you shimmy it?
I can do that. There. All right. Okay. Dorfus was with me pretty much all night last night as
Aw.
I tried to
What a nice friend.
make it through the catacomb.
Yeah, I was there for about 10 seconds.
Ended tragically.
Aw. What happened? We need to go back and watch it?
I just got ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a single death, you start all the way over type of
I
game.
see.
And I made it pretty far. The end was in sight.
Oh, well, that was nice that he hung around.
Yeah,
Thanks for keeping him company, Mr. Jorfus.
I appreciate it. We'll try again sometime.
Fire Gamer has a feeling sometimes somebody's watching him.
And you got no privacy.
Jorfus said, hey Ghoulie, guess what I did in the last stream? Ghoulie says, what? he said Nick called him Ghoulie, so he imitated him. Ah, we had a Jorfus impersonation of Ghoulie.
Yeah.
What did he do to imitate him?
He gave his best guess at what Ghoulie's love life update might be.
Oh, well, I wonder if he was right, because Ghoulie did give us an update.
Oh.
And he texted a bit before he left for Disney, but that was about it. He'll see her tomorrow, so he'll keep us updated.
That was
Was that pretty much what the
fairly close.
what the fake update said?
He could probably tell you better, like a more accurate.
Jorfus, why don't you you give us your rendition of Ghoulie? Milkster's here. Hello.
What's up, Lay Milkster?
Everybody's saying hi. Ghoulie says he bet he was represented well by Mr. Jorfus.
I think so. It was a pretty accurate portrayal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This, there we go.
Nick is wearing a joke on his shirt.
Oh yeah, my sweatshirt. It says, "I keep all my dad jokes in a database."
Mm-hmm.
Dad-A-base. Jess got that for me.
I did.
It's a good one.
I don't buy you very many things, but I saw that and I thought, you need a dad joke shirt.
Yeah, I like it. So what did Ghoulie get up to at Disney?
Yeah, what were you doing at Disney? Just hopefully having fun.
Just a fun trip, or was it special? Was it like a spring break type deal?
I wonder if he ran into Isabella there with her pink-headed poodle.
Oh, maybe he's one of the people who,
Took pictures.
yeah, who took pictures
Might
of the
be.
people who were bothering her.
Mm.
We got 2 of those. And
You're doing a great job.
thanks.
I didn't really check to see how the lighting is. I think it's okay.
I'm sure it's all right.
It's a little dark and dingy in here. We need a better lamp.
We'll have to get an additional streaming lamp.
He says I went to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, with his mom, dad, and sister who's working there. Met up with her roommate at Animal Kingdom. Well, that sounds. Do you guys have passes? I bet that's like the only way to really go, because we
Yeah.
didn't have passes and we went and it was kind of challenging.
Did we actually do Animal Kingdom, or we?
Yeah, we did Animal Kingdom, and we did the main park.
The main Disney,
Yeah, what's it called?
just Disney World.
Hmm.
We didn't do Epcot.
Magic Kingdom, isn't that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like
No Epcot, no MGM Studios.
No, I think we just did the 2. We only had 2-day passes.
I always.
Nothing has ever stressed me out more than those parade people when we were at Magic Kingdom.
Oh no!
It's okay, it landed here.
There we go. The paraders stressed you out.
Well, yeah, because like everywhere we went, there was somebody like, get out of the way, and they're like shoving you off, and you can't go where you want to because the paraders are about to come through. I'm like, this is not magical.
Yeah.
You're just yelling at me. You're telling me where I can and can't go.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of don't tell me what I can't do, tragically, Lance Reddick, who played one of the characters on the show Lost, just passed away. Told you that.
I still don't know who that is. Now I have to look at who that
You know, as soon as you see him, you're gonna know. He
No,
was
that's fine. Oh, yeah.
from John
Yeah.
Wick,
Yeah.
from Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
He was on Fringe. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic actor.
Just watched John Wick earlier.
Which one?
I don't know whichever one was on TV. It was one I hadn't seen before, so I don't want to pay too close of attention because it was in the middle of it.
Let's see. All right. There's one. And So did you find out, does Ghoulie have passes?
His sister sets up reservations for them. Mr. Jorfus impersonated him again and said, "We have fun going on a ride at the roller coaster, eating at Animal Kingdom, and sleeping at my own bedroom." Sounds like an AI conjugation of Ghoulie. Joke of the night: what do you call an alligator with a GPS?
I don't know what.
A navigator.
Ha! Good one.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here? What are these? Oh. Trying to see what's happening here. What is that?
Do you need your back scratched?
No, I don't need my back scratched. That's just my shoulder anyway. That's gonna get caught in my hair.
Itchy fingers.
No, not quite. Two of these.
This is a good Amazon purchase.
It's a weird Amazon purchase.
It's been saving my life. I've never been itchier than I have. Imagine if I had to come and bother you every time my back itched.
Well,
Then you'd really be annoyed.
let's see.
Jorfus wants Ghoulie to do an impression of him now.
I'm sure it would probably have to include a joke of the night, I would think. Any impression of Jorfus.
I was like a cackling hyena a moment ago. Did you hear that?
A cackling hyena?
Yes!
No.
And that's why Warrior's going nuts.
No, I didn't hear a cackling hyena.
It's like something
What?
outside. Ow, I can't get up.
Do I need to go look?
Maybe. I'll entertain. Go check the front.
Talking about cackling hyena.
Sorry, I had to send Nick. He moves faster than I do. There might have been a security breach outdoors. The cackling hyena. Or it was one of the kids, which is probably more likely. Mr. Dorfus, I'm going to wait to read that until Nick gets back because he'll appreciate that. Did you find the hyena?
I think it was on a video they're watching.
Oh.
He said there was like a hissing snake.
I don't know what it was, but I heard like an animalistic sound with like a sounded like a laughing.
Well, then there are people on the video too, so maybe it was like a snake hiss followed
I
by
don't know.
cackling.
It sounded outdoors, but Warrior went nuts. Anyway,
Wait, did I just screw that up? Hold on, I think I did.
Dorfus did an impression of Carrot. Warrior could build that Atari Lego set in just now.
No, hold on.
And then there's
That's-
you'll have to, maybe Dorfus can help us with the translation, or do you know what that says? Oh, you pronounce the name. No. A new person.
Mirilo Medeiros de Oliveira. Huvida triste amigo. Something sad friend. So 5 pessoas e daqui a pouco 4. Jorfa says that's Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese.
Oh.
I speak Spanish.
Well, darn.
Well, I'm sorry, Murilo. I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat could translate that. Use Google Translate to figure out what was just said by Murilo.
Ghoulie did a joke of the night. What is it called when Darth Vader goes up?
When Darth Vader goes up. An elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha! Gotcha. No, wait, hold on. What in the...
That was a great joke.
I see. Okay,
The
I see.
Milkster says, I think he did a translation. Cue sad life friend, only 5 people and soon 4.
Oh. Talking about the stream maybe?
Maybe.
Because of the low turnout. That's okay. That's how it always is around here.
Well, thanks for stopping by anyway.
I don't mind. Okay.
I don't think it's too sad of a life.
No. Could be worse. Could be 0.
Yeah. When the four friends are good friends, then counts as just as good as any.
Yeah.
Thank you, LaMilkster, for the translation.
Okay. This one up here on chop. This one over here. Okay.
Well, there's still 5, it says on the chat, so we're not too sad yet.
Yet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, that's handy.
What's that?
LaMilkster says he highlighted, right-clicked, and there was a translate option.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if it lets me.
Can you do that?
I don't think I can do that from my phone. Let's see.
What is the Android app? Just shit? Or what?
Could be. Well, he said he right-clicked, so he's on a computer.
What if he has a mouse hooked up to his phone?
He doesn't.
He might.
Nobody's doing this.
Some people do. He might have a mouse hooked up right now to his cellular telephone.
No. Mr. Dorfus says, but it could be 1 because I will always be here as I can. Well, thank you, Mr. Dorfus. We always enjoy your company.
Oops, hold on. Wait. Wrong way. It's the wrong way. You like that song? Wrong Way from Sublime.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Remember that song?
You were singing it strangely, so I didn't know what it was. It sounded like a TV commercial or something.
Wrong way. It could be used on a TV commercial. Like when someone's getting the wrong auto insurance. It was the wrong way. And then they lose lots of money.
Could be, yeah.
Because they should have chosen the other auto insurance company to save them lots of money.
Maybe you should pitch it to them.
Maybe I will. What's that? This one? Okay. Now, let me see. 2 and what is this? Sometimes it's
Mr. Dorfus says Transylvania music. I know, I'm just thinking this sounded really strange.
Transylvania music.
Well, Nick is a vampire.
I am? Why do you say that?
You're always up so late. Remember your mom thought you were a vampire once?
Yeah, because she found a smoothie recipe in my room.
Your secret smoothie recipe.
My top secret smoothie recipe. Like the drink was called Blood.
Yeah.
And there was like a recipe for it. And she thought I might have been dabbling in vampirism in real life. I was like, no.
Stay up all night.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just always being a night owl. Work 3rd shift. If you do that for an extended period, it's almost like totally game over. Your sleep schedule is going to be ruined for the rest of your life.
Not forever.
I mean, it's very easy for me to stay up all night. Very easy.
That's bad for your circadian health.
I don't give a shit. I'm just saying
Die earlier
it's easy.
that way.
But my body is accustomed to it. when you work third shift for an extended period of time, you just,
I know, I'm just telling you, it's not
and
good
I
for you.
naturally like to stay up late anyhow, but doing that to where now it's my job to go and stay up late, it like cemented that in.
Mm.
And that takes a long time to force yourself to be on a regular sleep pattern, you know? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyone in the chat ever
Jorphus.
work thirds? You guys ever work thirds out there? Jorphus, you ever work third shift?
They said you're a zombie.
Hmm.
Stronger than a Dracula.
I don't think zombies are strong.
Jorphus says Marilo was right. There's 4 people watching. Well, that's okay. Didn't know we were measuring coolness by amount of viewer counts.
Apparently we are now.
Is that how things go these days?
Mm-hmm. What?
Ghoulie says, Nick, I haven't worked, period. I'm only 15 and I can't drive myself yet. Don't get into working third shift. It's not good for your overall health.
Well, there is a such thing as illegal child labor.
Well, you don't want them to be doing that.
I'm not saying they should, I'm just asking.
No, they
It's
have
possible
nice,
they
have
could
nice
have.
parents that take care of them and take them to nice dinners and Disney World. They're not being illegally forced into childhood slavery.
Well, I'm not saying their parents would make them or want them to. I don't think that most kids who are forced into child labor have parents who want them to be doing that, but they just,
Yeah.
circumstances arise and, well,
Mr. Dwarfus says I'm 14.
yeah.
Well, this is a good lesson in life. When you get a job, don't work third shift unless you have to.
Or do it because it's kind of fun. No, Jess! You already on your bullshit.
My dexterity is not as good.
It's absolutely
No, I was watching it on the Huberman Lab. They were talking about if you work third shift, and shift work it can shorten your life by like 10 years.
Yeah, no, I've heard that. I've heard it.
A lot of years.
I've heard it all.
And you're almost 40. That's 10 years is a lot of years. You should be careful.
Well.
I'd like you to live longer than me.
Well.
Gonna have to quit Draculaing.
Draculing.
Nick
Okay,
minus.
these. Hmm?
Nick minus 10 equals he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him, Ghoulie.
In fact, I've been thinking about picking up smoking lately, so you know,
Stop! Oh.
I would 100% smoke if my family didn't have a history of lung cancer and
Death.
if it didn't make you get cancer. Because I think, I've said it before, I think smoking actually does make people look cool. It does. People always be like,
used to say
it
it.
doesn't make you look cool. You look like an idiot because you know that it's putting smoke in your lungs. You gotta be a stupid fool. No, you look cool. You look cool when you smoke.
Well,
It's just, it kills you. So, it's not worth it in my estimation, but you know, some people know damn well. What?
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, I thought there's,
No, you have to go to the chat. I'll be your bee.
Jorphus said I'm becoming Snoop Dogg.
Not that kind of smoke.
No, yeah. I don't know, I've never been big into weed. I don't hate it, it's just not, I've had a few experiences that were fun and calming, but sometimes, I guess it just depends on what kind of stuff you get hold to. Sometimes it's not so good. Sometimes it's too intense. I've had a couple of those experiences where it's just too much. You get too high, and that's not good. I'm not here to advocate for drug use, but I'm also not here to tell you what to do. I would say examine for yourself, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions, and figure out if marijuana or cigarettes are right for you. Probably not, if you're just basing it on health. Tough to recommend cigarettes when it comes to the health concerns. You know, I can't say smoking cigarettes will make you healthy. Now, some doctors used to say that. That's the whole thing. When people are like, trust the experts about everything, experts used to say that cigarettes were good for you. 9 out of 10 doctors smoke Lucky Strike unfiltered. Shit like that used to be real advertisements. So, I don't know. I will say, probably don't do heroin, don't do smack. Absolutely don't do smack. Don't do crack cocaine. Don't do meth. Things that make you look like a drug addict, don't do those. You know, there are many people out there who enjoy a nice toke of a marijuana cigarette, and you never know. They're successful, happy people, and they just happen to enjoy the nightly evening weed. Same with like people who enjoy a beer in the evening or a nice glass of wine. You can enjoy those substances without becoming complete alcoholics. I don't know that I've ever heard of anyone who does heroin casually. Also, you know, it seems like it's a tricky one, isn't it? It's one of those ones where I mentioned weed. You don't know exactly what you're getting all the time, but you can be pretty sure it's marijuana. It's not often that the old trickaroo's thrown in and it's laced with something extremely detrimental to your health, especially, you know, if you're going to a dispensary or what have you, places like that, where it's become regulated, which makes it a bit safer than just getting shit off the street. When you're talking about doing smack, when you're getting into that world, you really don't know what you're getting hold to, and one miscalculation, that could be it. Not worth it, in my opinion. Definitely not worth it. Ghoulie said that marijuana isn't legal in Georgia. Doesn't think weed is either. Jorfus said in Argentina it's legal too. What do you mean? Marijuana cigarettes, you can smoke those in Argentina?
I dabbled in heroin and did just fine. I dabbled in heroin and did just fine.
Yeah, you've dabbled in heroin and smack.
Uh-huh.
When I met you, you were actually on smack.
Yeah. You say that.
No, she wasn't really on smack. One of those there, and no, that can't be right.
Torpus says, what is with this conversation? First it was just Lego Atari set to a dong's talk. A dong's talk?
What's a dong's talk? It's a typo.
I don't like this song.
Change it.
I am. Oh, here's burger time.
You like burger time?
Mm-hmm. Drugs. Dongs.
This is supposed to be...
Kind of It looks like you're making that thing.
Which game?
The thing from that YouTube video with the old man with the trimmers. The canister.
The thing that breaks apart.
Yeah, it's like the only one like it in the whole world, and he
Yeah.
was talking about how amazing it was when he crumbled it.
Yeah.
Little Milkster said, dongs?
Mm.
Mr. Jorfa says, I didn't want to say the word thank you.
Were we talking about dongs?
I don't know, were we? I don't remember talking about dongs. When did we talk about dongs? You
I don't-
can.
I don't recall talking about dongs.
You have beautiful eyes.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to say when I'm looking at your dong?
Yeah. Feel like Louie?
Sure, why not?
Okay, 2 of those in place, and
Little
then.
Milkster corrects, we talked about drugs, but not dongs.
Okay, I didn't think we talked about
And Dorothy
dongs.
says, no Ghoulie, no talk about dongs. Ghoulie says we can talk about dongs. And he also says that you have gorgeous eyes.
I appreciate all the compliments.
See, how does it feel to get hit on? You just talk about how you're sad nobody hits on you. You just don't get out in the world enough.
Hold on, we gotta make some sandwiches here.
That's why nobody hits on you.
Why? Because I'm always making sandwiches?
No, because you're always in the house. You have to like get out where people can see you.
Oh. Yes, I guess you're right. I suppose that's true.
See, you picked up the chairs from my friend and her mom said you were handsome.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, it's nice.
She was probably being nice.
What, to her daughter behind your back?
Yeah,
Oh.
because you don't want people to think that you got, you know, friends with ugly people. No one likes that.
That's not true.
What?
That's not true.
Sure it is.
Dorfa says, I will dong the gong. Dong in Australia means punch. Oh,
Dong in Australia means punch.
I didn't know that.
We used to have an Australian who would hang out on the channel from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
He never mentioned donging instead of punching.
Nope.
Never heard that before.
Ghoulie said in all caps, I want to drink a fruit dong. That's very silly. I wonder if they do call it fruit dong.
Maybe. I wonder if it's called Hawaiian dong. Go get a 2-liter Hawaiian dong.
Not a 2-liter.
What, a 12-pack?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Two of these.
2-liter of dong.
That. Ah, yes, that's what it wants me to do. Just like that. Which song is this now?
Commando.
Jorfus, did you enjoy the catacomb last evening? Should we revisit that one soon?
He said 13-meter of emerald dongs.
Emerald Dawn. Emerald Punch?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know. Never. That was from Mr. Jorfus. Maybe that's something we don't have here.
Could be, yeah, maybe an Argentina thing.
What if it's actually called emerald dongs? He says, yeah, he likes it. We should play it again.
Okay.
Isn't that what you were going to play tonight?
I was going to.
Until I ruined it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was gonna play it tonight, and I said, we haven't done Legos in so long. So we did that instead.
Okay. You're missing place right here. Covering, look. Now we're covering up
The
these
pretty
pretty
stuff.
colors. What?
I'm not digging these tunes.
Okay, we'll put on a Nintendo or a Sega playlist. Put on Outrun. Put on the Outrun soundtrack. That's a good one. Outrun OST. It should look like a race car game. Okay. One. Can't find it?
No.
How's come?
Because I'm on Spotify and it doesn't work that way. We always do this. Yeah, let me look at the playlists.
Alright, we've got one here. Like that. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 over there.
Well, the music is getting better.
1, 2, 3 right there. And in the middle of those. Good job. Way to go. Then
Oh wait. There, as I said.
this is not the one I was thinking of. Might be one of the. Maybe it's just a different version. That's fine. You can leave it on that.
It says Sega Sound Team.
That's cool. That's not the Mega Drive version, I don't think, but that's fine.
Should I keep looking?
No, it's good. You can leave that. That's a good vibe. Alright, put that right there. Bag number 10. Why don't you show everyone the Mario figurine?
What do we do with him?
Show him off.
I don't know what he does.
Just show him.
Here's Mario.
Is that all you have to say?
No, this is the first time I'm seeing Mario. Where'd you get this?
That
Does
came.
his hat come off?
No.
What does he do? Hello, it's me, Mario.
Yeah, it's from the new movie coming out.
Mm.
The
So
official.
should I sound like Chris Pratt? Hello, it's me, Mario.
Yeah. There you go. See? You do great unboxing videos.
Thanks. Was I supposed to do something else with him?
No? I guess you can just leave him there.
Yeah, he's marking the territory.
What, is he taking a piss?
Sure.
Marking the territory.
Yeah. Bag number 10 says Ghoulie.
Bag number 10.
And he said it's Chris Pratt.
These are high quality.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a nice quality
It's a
guy.
nice sturdy figurine. And he's got really cool eyes too.
Yeah, they're very glossy and three-dimensional.
Mm-hmm. You see this? I don't know where the camera is properly.
I don't either.
Hold on. There. He's got glossy eyes. You can see the light dancing off of him just nice.
Not just nice.
See that? Look, he's got sparkles in his eyes. Isn't that neat? There's like a clear candy shell over the eye.
It's not a candy shell.
It might be a candy shell. I didn't try and eat it. But it's nice and thick and sturdy. That's a good solid figurine.
May I have a drink of your monster?
Here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mr. Jorfus has just revealed the frequency of God.
Oh yeah?
963 hertz.
How's that work?
Well, maybe you can set a frequency meter to that and see what happens. See if the Lord shows up.
I've never heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a bunch of nonsense. Never heard that.
Is Carrot still coming to your streams?
He pops in for a second.
Usually says hi and then I never see him again. But
Yeah.
I've been going to sleep.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't been hanging out much.
Maybe he thinks you're stinky.
Maybe so. He might be right. I won't deny that. I had a shower today.
I don't think you're stinky.
Well, I appreciate you.
I'm stinky.
Yeah. Are you?
You keep telling me I'm stinky.
You just had a shower too.
I know. You keep saying I smell funny.
Now we're into the real tunes. This is what I was looking for. So this works out. You're not hiding pieces, are you?
No, not this time.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to find.
Gully says if it makes you feel better, he can't smell a thing when he's watching the streams.
Well, that's good. That makes me feel better.
Neither can Jorfus.
Good.
Jorfus wants to know if Mario can do a split. I think he's too girthy.
Did you ever tell someone to make like a banana and split?
No. That's a mean thing to say to somebody.
Is it?
This is as far as he can go.
Do you think it's mean, chat? Chatty Cathy's, is it mean to tell someone to make like a banana and split?
Yeah, that means like get out of here.
I know.
Why would that be nice?
Why wouldn't it? Sometimes you want someone to get the hell out of there. Get out of here.
But that's mean.
Why? What if there's danger?
Mm-hmm.
What if you're trying to save them?
I don't know.
Is it still mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Make like a banana and leave.
I think it's make like a tree and leaf. What if you knew someone was coming to...
Oh, I got him to do it.
What kind of move is that?
I was trying to see if I could get him to stand on one leg.
Good job. You like playing with toys? Is it nice?
I don't play the same way that everybody else plays with toys around here.
You don't try to make up stories and adventures, you just try to pose them in weird positions and see if it'll...
Yeah, don't you remember when you guys were all playing wrestlers and left me to my devices for a few moments and I made a giant slumber bed for them all to snuggle up in?
Yes. Yep. And I think I said this is exactly why little boys don't want their sisters to come in and play toys with them. It's because girls are always trying to do shit like that.
It was pleasing to me.
Make a slumber party.
Well,
knows? We got Jess's old computer set up yesterday.
Does that mean we can do some potato gaming soon?
Yeah, I look forward to that. Maybe we could play the Catacomb on the old Packard Bell.
Do you have it set up on there?
Well, I can put it on a disc and play it on that computer. It would run it.
Yeah.
The show. No problem.
Mr. Dorfus asked if I can play Pong on that computer.
You could, you probably wouldn't want to though.
Not set up for Pong.
Pong just is not as much fun to play if you can't use the paddle controllers. You know? On the sides, the paddles that go up.
I only ever played it on a computer.
You only played Pong on computer?
I didn't.
It's just the controls are not nearly as, like, you want to be able to fine tune, you know what I mean? Especially when it starts,
Yeah.
when the ball is ponging
Your
quickly.
mouse just like moves it though.
Oh yeah, well I guess you can do that. I
Yeah.
thought you were trying to play with like keys.
No,
like,
you just use your mouse to
Oh,
control
I
your
see.
little slider.
Yeah. Okay. If you're moving the paddle with a mouse, then I guess that's okay.
That's the only way I've ever played it. I never played it the way you said.
Well, I got it right over there. Try it out sometime.
Gully says, I think we need a Jess playing solitaire on her computer stream. I am good at solitaire, thank you. Jess paint stream. I am also decent at painting, but not very quick at it, so I don't know if that would be very entertaining to watch.
You could take requests
Yeah.
in Microsoft Paint.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like actual painting.
No, like in Windows 95 Microsoft
Okay,
Paint.
that would not be very good.
That'd be fun though.
But no matter who you are, I don't know who is good at drawing in Microsoft Paint. It's hard to draw with a mouse.
Didn't
I
you
would
ever-
attempt it though for fun.
Didn't you ever just enjoy playing Microsoft Paint?
Yeah, sure.
How are the tunes coming through out there? Is the volume good? You ever know anyone who does that? They say volume instead of volume.
No, you're the only one that does that. You're the only one that does most things that you do.
Yep. Do you like it when people say volume instead of volume?
Why would I like that?
I don't know. Is volume kind of like, is that like a Percocet?
Valium. No, it's like I mean,
Valium?
it's not a painkiller. It's like
It's like a
an
neuro,
yeah, like if you have a lot of anxiety or
it's a
it's a
neurotoxin.
settle you down type of thing.
A sedative?
No, I don't know what to classify it as.
A quaalude.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a quaalude. I don't know what it is.
What's your favorite quaalude?
I think it's a depressant, says Hooli. I don't know what quaaludes are.
Someone out in the chat try and find out what a quaalude, what's the definition of quaalude? How does Webster himself define quaalude?
Jorfa says also, you told me there was going to be a stream and you were going to eat something, so when are you going to do it? What were we supposed to eat?
I don't remember. I feel like we've talked about food a lot, but I don't know what's missing from the Pantheon. What we're supposed to do, we've not done.
Well, you've eaten marshmallows, grandma's candy, Mr. Dorfus's pudding cake recipe, chips, pork rinds, wrapped chips.
Maybe I'll eat Quaaludes on the
No,
stream.
I don't think that's good.
What? You don't even know what a Quaalude is.
It's not good. I remember
So
them
maybe
talking
it's-
about it in Dare.
And Dare?
Yeah, what is a quaalude? I don't even know how you spell it. Methaqualone. It's a sedative, a hypnotic sedative.
Hypnotic.
Yeah.
Do hypnotists use it on people? When they're trying to hypnotize someone?
No, probably not.
Well, if it's a hypnotic, why would hypnotists use it in their craft?
Because then it's not a craft and you're just cheating.
Well, then why is it called a hypnotic?
Because it makes you, I don't know. It helps you sleep? I don't know.
What are hypnotics? That would be the next question to
It's a
research.
central nervous system depressant drug. It was first synthesized in the 50s. I don't think it's being used anymore.
The Quaaludes are not being used anymore.
I don't think so. Quiet and interlude. It got the street name Disco Biscuits.
Disco biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that name come from?
Because of sexual inhibitions it released, making it a popular nightlife drug.
Huh. Quaaludes. And they've kind of fallen out of favor, is that what you're saying?
No, you're talking too much. You're not letting me read. It's a depressant.
Now that's interesting.
Okay,
That's-
now it's telling what happened. By 1983, Quaaludes were made illegal because of its extensive abuse and psychological addictiveness.
Now that's interesting because you said they were used at discos.
No,
But
I
it's-
didn't. They were called Disco Biscuits. In the 60s and 70s, it was used as a party drug.
Yeah.
But by the 80s, they were made illegal.
But it's interesting that a party drug would be a depressant.
That doesn't mean it makes you depressed. It means it slows down your nervous system. It depresses your sensibilities.
Yeah. That just seems weird if you're trying to have a good time.
No, it's not.
You'd wanna-
Alcohol is a depressant.
Yeah.
Well, people drink that to have a good time every single day. Mellows you out.
Oftentimes.
Xanax, Klonopin, Valium are also depressants. So there you go.
But they're not Quaaludes.
Nothing is Quaaludes except for the Quaaludes, which are not in production any longer.
So if you wanted Quaaludes, you couldn't even get them?
No.
I bet they'll come back in style like vinyl or cassette tapes. They'll be seen as like retro drugs, and they'll come back around and they'll be like, no one does Quaaludes anymore. Let's go get some Quaaludes. And then it'll be a kind of hipster thing.
Maybe. I don't think it's a good thing.
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying it's probably going to happen.
We're gonna get arrested by the FBI after this stream
For what?
for trying to bring back Quaaludes.
I'm not trying to bring them back. I just said people are probably going to because there's like drug hipsters out there.
Oh, Jorfa says that Bill Cosby liked to use them.
Bill Cosby did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe that's why they fell out of favor. Because it became connected to the Bill Cosby scandal and
No, they took them out in the 80s. They stopped using them in the 80s. People just found out about that scandal like 10 years ago.
well,
Anyway, how's everybody's night going? Anybody having fun? Not doing expired drugs that have been taken off the market?
how were they taken off the market?
Because they were a prescription drug. They weren't like it wasn't a street drug, it was a prescription drug.
But people were doing them on the streets.
Yeah, same with like Vicodin and Xanax and stuff, but if the drug manufacturers stop making them, people on the street don't necessarily know how to make them, like to continue using them.
I'm gonna find a drug dealer and say, I need some disco biscuits.
Stop!
Can you hook me up?
You'll get like murdered.
Why?
Or there'll be like, hey, there's this, they'll just immediately call the police. Think that you're like a, you know, what do you want to call that? Like a,
What, an undercover agent?
yes, like just some dude who's clearly not in the drug scene at all.
We don't think undercover agents are hip to what's actually on the streets.
Well,
They probably just think that they probably think I'm a drug hipster.
Jorfa says tomorrow he will have asado. That sounds good.
It's asado. Is that a drug?
No, nobody's doing drugs. These are good people.
I didn't say they're bad people.
I don't know. Is it? I thought it was steak.
I thought that was asada.
No.
Carne asada?
Yeah. That's the closest word I know to it. Is it steak? Is it a form of steak? Ghoulie said he'd be having more fun if his love interest would just take him and not keep him single.
Well,
maybe you just need to buy yourself flowers, draw your name in the sand,
uh-oh. Not that.
talk to yourself for hours.
Thought you hate that song.
I do hate that song. It's corny.
But it's the anthem of liberated women everywhere. So you're supposed to love it. Aren't you?
I guess.
I thought it was a song about being a liberated woman in the 20th.
You know how
21st.
disappointing that would be? I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I went to the store and bought myself flowers, I wouldn't feel any different than I did before I went there.
Well, hashtag ain't need no man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about.
I think women that don't need no men are going to buy different things than flowers.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's maybe they like to wine and dine themselves first.
Jorfa says you have no chill because Ghoulie said you just said on your stream you're going to find a drug dealer.
No, I have lots of chill. That's why I'm going to get some disco biscuits. So I can be even more chill.
It's not good.
We're gonna make Quaaludes great again.
Stop. That makes me laugh.
It's a funny name. It's a silly name for a drug. Quaaludes. It makes me think of a quail.
It's a mashup of two words.
Quantum and Ludens.
No, not.
Ludens cough drops.
No, I told you. Quiet interlude.
Quiet interludes. See, that sounds peaceful.
Okay, well maybe it is.
It's weird to me that these things can come and go like that, isn't it?
Think of all the other drugs.
Like at one point they were like, yeah, sure. You're having a rough day. I'm going to prescribe some Quaaludes for you. Go to your pharmacy and pick up this order for some disco biscuits.
The doctors didn't call them that. They didn't call them that.
Well,
Just like when they give you Percocet, they don't say I'm prescribing you some heroin unless you're my doctor.
your doctor literally just did that.
I know. But I don't think most doctors do that.
Well,
Oh.
Jess had to get some Percocets recently, and I was there.
And I
The guy
warned
was
you,
like-
he's a great doctor. He's a quirky guy. He's very quirky.
But he was explaining the dangers of pain medication. You know, why you should be careful and only take it when you need it and for as short a period of time as possible.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I don't remember.
He said, well, it's heroin, so. And then he moved on.
just quickly and casually. It's
He kind of shrugged, you know.
It's heroin. But anyway, and it just like goes on. So I guess you are doing heroin casually.
That's why I said I was casually doing heroin. I stopped. My habit has ended. I did it
Yeah.
for 2 days around the clock. I was actually, I stopped taking them prior to the recommended dosage. Went out on a limb and was hoping it would be fine, and it was. I didn't need any more heroin. I feel happier. It was making me feel real weird. I remember sitting in the living room, and the kids were all being crazy, and there were some cartoons. I think it was SpongeBob. And I remember looking at you, and I was like, "Why is everything so slimy?"
No, it wasn't SpongeBob. It was the Baby Shark cartoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was grossing me out.
It was like they're underwater. It was like they're slimy because it's like in the ocean. They're not really slimy. It's just wet.
It was too much. That's when I knew. Like, I need to stop taking this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, at one point there was like a noodle creature. You know those like things that you got when you were a kid that were like, it was like a log, like a
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
slippery log.
They were selling it like the school book fair.
It was like a, yeah, it was inappropriate kind of.
Yeah,
it was
they
like
look
filled
like-
with gel, and like when you squeeze it,
Yeah.
it's
They look like sea cucumbers, kind of.
Well, there was a thing like that on the cartoon, and it was like encased in like a jelly, that like a slime, and I was like, how is this on a cartoon right now? And then everything else after it had slime, and I didn't know what that meant. Anyway, well, we went off on a tangent. Sorry about that. Ghoulie says he can't buy himself flowers. He's broke. We can probably pick some.
Yeah.
There's no parks near him. Jorphus said trees with flowers. There's no trees that blossom flowers. Ask a friend, says Jorphus. Ghoulie says, I don't want to have to ask them to do that. Basil? Basil?
Basil what?
I don't know.
Basil faulty?
Pick Basil. If
That'd
you
be a
can,
nice gift.
if you can like, if you have access to like a tomato or some salami or lunch meat, you can kind of like do like a pattern and then like give it a twist like this, and it'll make like a little, like a rose. You can have like a salami rose or like a ham.
Yeah.
No, not to give to your lady friend. Don't give her salami.
You're off your rocker.
Well, what if he showed up and brought her a rolled up salami flower?
Well, maybe.
Based on my advice, she'd never talk to him again. Oh, well, he said if he wanted her to have salami, he would want it to be his own salami.
No. Hey now.
Yes, I'm okay. I just found that really humorous. No, we were talking about buying yourself flowers, Ghoulie, so I said you could just make yourself a flower out of salami. Maybe the heroin's still in my system. Maybe
It
I
might.
microdosed myself.
Maybe you did. Hell, microdose, I don't know. Maybe overdose.
Haven't been able to laugh for a few days. It's all catching up. I'm out of water. Water? Water? Oh, good burger.
It's on Good Burger. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, don't you remember when they're dressed up as
Oh,
ladies?
yeah, yeah.
He's like, water!
Yeah. You know they're making a sequel?
A Good Burger sequel?
Yeah, they just announced it.
Oh, man.
Keenan and Kel are both coming back.
Well, that's crazy.
I really hope it's not a passing the torch movie.
What does
Where
that
they're
mean?
like, where you see them for like 5 minutes, and it's like, and it's featuring Keenan and Kel's daughters this
Oh.
time, like they did with Bill and Ted.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was their daughters. Yeah, that was awkward.
It's like, no, we don't care. If you want to have them in as side characters, fine. But, you know, I don't know. I want to see, if you're doing Good Burger, I want to see Ed and Dexter. I guess what they did with Clerks was okay.
But they did
Clerks
that
3.
with Jay and Silent Bob.
Huh?
They did that with the Jay and Silent Bob movie, was that there was their kids.
Yeah, I know. That was awful.
I know.
But with Clerks, that wasn't too bad.
No.
Even though there were like new people involved. And
Yeah. Mr. Dorfus was worried I was not okay. I'm fine, Mr. Dorfus. Just gotten my funnies. He said that looks like a couch.
This is the wall.
Mm.
You got some posters hanging up, and there's a telephone. See?
I see that.
Ring, ring. It's for you.
Oh, hello. You should put it in. Hold on. Fields the. He's doing the answer the phone. Hello? Oh, it's me, Mario. Now he can't stand right. The phone's too much. Oh, there he goes. I'd like to clarify, Ghoulie, don't give the lady you like rolled up meat as a token of your love. Probably.
Probably not.
However, a more appropriate gesture is if you can get your hands on some colorful tissue paper and some some hangers. You have wire cutters. You can get green wire hangers or get wire at the craft store, and you can make a bouquet of flowers out of tissue paper. There's probably tutorials on YouTube how to do it. It's pretty easy. I remember doing it in like middle school, and then you can spray it with a fancy perfume, and then you make flowers out of that.
Or his cologne.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better.
Spray it with your cologne of choice.
Yeah, girls
Spray
like
it with
that.
some Bodman.
No, don't
Some
do it something
Bodman.
that like you normally smell like, you know. Because scent is a reminder. Take you back. You don't want to use a smell that you don't usually use. Or if she really likes like Italian food, you can make it smell like spaghetti. Probably not that.
Could.
Perfume is good though.
What if you made it smell like her own perfume? And it's a
You
reminder.
could.
A reminder to love herself too.
Oh,
Oh man.
the phone, he just got some bad news.
Oh.
Ghoulie says, I never thought that salami would make someone want me. Well, if you roll it up just right, you can entice somebody. Ghoulie said, so handmade flowers that I myself have to put in manual labor? Yes, these things take effort. And then you can give her the salami. Mr. Jorvis!
Do you have inappropriate?
Yes, I can't even read that. I think he means belly button. Well, you might not be wrong. But you
Wild
can't just-
now.
You can't just be showing people that.
No.
Then you get the police called on you, even if it is impressive.
You get the police called for allowing this kind of conversation to take place.
The Quaaludes are fine. Just no salami inappropriateness.
Well, yeah. Quaaludes are fine because they talk about that in school.
They talk about salami in school.
Well,
What's next? Salami card that is written in salami juice saying, "Be my little salami." Yeah, that's cute. Mariano fell down after he heard what Mr. Dorfus said. He's in a coma. Can his eyes close?
no. Isn't that
No.
cute? Look, there's like a little
Aw.
boom box and
I like that.
a little shelf there.
Little statue.
VHS tape on top.
And then Gooey yelled Viagra. I'm not sure why.
We're almost wrapping up with this bag here. You think this should be it for the evening?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to go to bed soon. I think it's time for me to take my medicine soon.
That. What time is it? I got my watch.
15.
12:15. Yep. There we go. Okay.
And Gooey thinks this would be the perfect note to end on.
All right.
He's gonna hang out with his lady friend and show up with a fucked up basket of gifts for her. Like, I think I got this right.
Mm.
All those salami roll-ups, those are pretty good with cream cheese.
Salami roll-ups.
Yeah. Do you want to make those when you were a kid?
No, not with salami. I would do bologna
Ugh.
with mayo and cheese.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's like a bologna sandwich just without the bread.
Yeah, and then you roll it up.
No, I'm talking about just a piece of salami with cream cheese and you roll it and that's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Only you do it with a piece of bologna.
But yours sounds disgusting.
What's disgusting about a bologna sandwich?
Bologna.
It's not really much. They put bologna and salami together on a cold cut trio.
Mm-hmm. They do.
They kind of go hand in hand. It's not like
But
one's.
this isn't like a sandwich replacement. It's like a standalone treat.
That's what
Like
I'm saying.
celery and peanut butter.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But yours is like all the ingredients of a sandwich.
It's just adding one ingredient extra. You're talking about cream cheese and salami. I said
Yeah.
bologna, mayo, and the
Mhm.
only extra ingredient is a piece of cheese.
Yeah, that complicates it too much. The texture's all different.
Crazy.
Mm.
Out of your damn mind.
Gooey says we talked about Disney, drugs, dongs, salamis, and flowers.
Covered a lot of ground here this
Mhm.
evening.
Jorfa says we need to talk about Demon Core.
Demon core.
I don't know about that. That's too crazy right now, right before bed. Jorfus likes bologna sandwiches.
It's like the Randy Villar's version right now.
Mm-hmm.
I should see if my dad will cover this.
I'm sure he would like to.
Has a little bit of Kingdom Hearts flavor to it.
Mhm.
Traverse Town.
Yeah, when I was trying to sleep during the day, the other day, I had my headphones in so that the kids wouldn't wake me up, and I put on a nice, like, Kingdom Hearts mix,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really nice for about 30 minutes, right until I was about to slip into a deep sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and then an ad came on screaming in my ear. No!
Maybe we should invest in YouTube, what do they call that? YouTube Red?
Yeah, but like most of the you know, like the 10-hour music streams, they don't have ads in them usually. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it. And there's, I don't know, is there a way to check that ahead of time?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You just get surprised.
Yeah, it was kind of jarring. I was very butthurt. He once fell asleep to country. Julie said that.
Country music festival.
Oh. He took my advice, listened to country playlists after he was rejected. That'll make you cry your eyes right out. Now you just have to listen to the new Miley Cyrus song and you'll get over the loss and be fine on your own.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
Oh, we got a little trash can here. Right in front of this one. Two. Okay, I guess it's right there.
He says he's still not so okie dokie. Well, that's okay. You don't have to be.
You can listen to a good emo playlist as well.
Yeah.
I would recommend maybe some Funeral for a Friend. Can't feel the same way about you anymore.
I can't feel the same way about you anymore.
That's a good one.
Yeah. We listened to that one recently. We were really drunk.
Mm-hmm. And turn these around. What is that?
Cooley says, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Happy Roach.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Suffocation.
Mm.
All person. That's more like anger. Angry.
Yeah.
Jorfus likes the energy of country music.
You like his Atari shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna make a joystick. How cute. Is there another piece to that? It's not.
Get you some dashboard confessional.
It's not a good one.
It's not a good one?
I said that's another good one.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with dashboard.
I listen, it's funny because that's one of the first like emo bands you got me into.
Yeah.
And then when you broke up with me, that's
Mhm.
what I listened to all the time. It made me feel better.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We got back together, so it's fine.
Do you think if you'd been Taylor back then, you would have listened to the "We're Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together" song?
I don't know, things might have ended up different for you if I would have done that.
They might have.
Might have felt more empowered and not so like weepy sad all the time.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Jorfa said, is this an Atari build setup or a house build set?
Well, it's cool because he's playing Atari, and it's going to be inside the Atari. You can, it's like a transformer kind of. You reveal the Atari living room,
Oh.
inside the Atari machine. And we'll put that on there just now here, like this. So this is gonna.
Do you need your telephone back?
Uh,
Here you go.
Hold on. Yeah. Thank you, Mario.
Mhm.
All right, where does this snap in? Does it get pushed down somehow? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. That's how it's supposed to be. All right, this clips in right here. and-
It's a sad life to only have 3 friends, soon to be 2.
It's a sad life. Muy triste. Nope, hold on, it's not. There's 1. And 2. There we go. See? Sits down, then you can.
Hello.
Little living room setup there. Nice and fucking cute for everyone. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Not too bad.
Mhm. Pretty fancy.
Next time it looks like we will be building the top, the cover for this guy, and I can't assume there's much more after that. We'll have the centipede diorama and cartridge, the top, and that'll be it. So please look forward to that. Well,
Hold on, it snoozed.
you mean snows?
Mm-hmm. He said, but who else would you rather talk about dongs and salamis with than Jorphus and I? And don't forget Quaaludes.
Quaaludes and Disney World.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Jorphus said Carrot and Jonathan definitely not. They might not like that, I don't know. Maybe they would.
Maybe.
We'll have to find out if they watch it later. If you guys watch it later, leave a comment about how you enjoyed the chat or not.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you think we're sad. With our friends.
I hope I'm not sad when I get back on to stream Catacombs,
Why?
because that will mean that I lost again.
Hmm.
I don't want to lose again.
Aren't you gonna have to stream anyway?
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to lose.
I know, but you're gonna have to anyway because you already lost once.
I know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm saying next time I get on, I hope it's not a sad stream,
Oh,
because it'll be sad if I lose.
I see.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
see. I didn't hear that.
That's all. Okay,
I
well,
believe in you.
that's about all for this evening. So, till next time, everyone.
Good night, friends.
Sub to the channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know maybe when new videos go live. Follow me over on Twitter at Super Divorce, on Instagram at Super Divorce Band. And if you like to check out Super Divorce music, I play tunes from time to time, and you can find those tunes streaming on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you like to stream your horse shit. You can find Super Divorce. Just type in Super Divorce. Give it a shot, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to all the chatty Cathys chatting it up during the stream. To all the lurking lurkers, thank you for lurking around.
Power off.
Oh, power off.
There you go.
All right. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye. Well, maybe. Hold on.